Rafeek Khan, the chief executive officer of Dura Villa Homes, was among several stakeholders from the public and private sectors who met last week to discuss Guyana's labour shortage woes. During these discussions, he noted that many companies operate in highly populated regions, causing more persons seeking employment to move to these regions. In turn, large companies wishing to expand to lesser populated areas are challenged with finding skilled persons in these areas because individuals and in some cases entire families have already moved in search of jobs. Khan suggested as a long-term solution that companies now put systems in place to move their operations to less populated areas and provide residents living there with skills training.
People looking for jobs, but displacing and the idea of moving workers from various regions of Guyana and expecting results, to me, is not going to work. So what could we do differently? We speak about incentives for private sector. Perhaps one incentive could be identify the regions where there's greater unemployment and inspire, motivate companies to open factories in those locations that will help promote growth.
He posited that displacing persons can be more costly than employing a person already living in the area. He added that people do not always want to leave their homes to live in new and unknown communities. The idea is to look for areas where there is unemployment and create jobs and other lucrative opportunities. In response, Minister of Labour Joseph Hamilton said it was not currently clear what areas need workers and what areas have workers but no jobs. Notwithstanding, Khan said based on his experience, the challenge is that there are people who do not have opportunities to work in their respective regions.
I believe we have people available in light construction, masonries, painters, carpenters. We have them, but we have to look and we have to have the industries happening. We have to have the projects happening in the area where those people are.
Meanwhile, Minister Hamilton noted that in order to provide persons with comfort when they are displaced, employers must consider housing these persons and making it more lucrative for them to take up these opportunities.
Our private sector, like they have done in investment in health and safety. Before ExxonMobil, in large measure around the private, that was a no-no. That was too expensive to do. The fact is, to operate in oil and gas, everybody now, they have up their game. Every private sector company got 1, 2, or 3 HSSE staff that they didn't have 5 years ago. So I'm saying that the private sector should consider this investment in when they have major projects in accommodation. And I think it would, I differ with Rafeek that they wouldn't come. We have to make it lucrative and comfortable for them to come.
The nationwide response to labour challenges is being analysed by a new unit under the Ministry of Labour and the Diaspora Unit to identify the areas with high demand and connect persons with training institutions and employment opportunities. Reporting for the newsroom, Lizina Yearwood.